There's no doubt about it. To ride at our best and conquer the toughest trails, we all want the most up-to-date and the most awesome kit. By having expensive kit, we believe that it will make us better and faster riders. So today, I want to test this by starting a video series where I compare two different bikes with very different price tags. And in this video, they're going head-to-head on a flow trail. This week I've returned to Rother Valley Park to see which bike is faster down their impressive flow trail, Diggers Downhill. We visited here a couple of weeks ago where we stumbled on one of the smoothest flow trails around. Complete with 27 berms over a 420 metre course, this will be a perfect first challenge for the bikes. So the bikes, and these two are practically on opposite ends of the spectrum to each other. The first is my new hardtail for the year, the Voodoo Bizango Pro. It's a 29er hardtail with 130mm of front suspension and an aluminium frame. It's a hardy trail bike and it's currently available from Halfords in the UK from around 950 quid. The other bike is my Cube Stereo 150 full suspension carbon enduro bike. This thing is light, hardcore, and with its upgrades is worth around 3,000. So with over £2,000 difference in price, it will be interesting to see how large the time difference is between these two bikes. And to see if money really can buy speed. So apart from the fact that both these bikes are 29ers, they couldn't be more different. Over such a short course like this, I really don't know which one's going to be faster. I can't imagine there's going to be much in it, so small margins. But let's go find out, I'm really excited. Because this is a short trail, last time I was here, I got a few laps in on the Cube Stereo. It was a blast riding the stereo on something so smooth. Because it's really light, it was easy to throw around the corners, and it made it down the course in no time. If you want to see the full trail on this bike in a bit more detail, go and check out my Rother Valley video in the link above. So after examining the footage and the Strava, the quickest run I had on the Cube Stereo was 1 minute and 4 seconds. A pretty respectable time. But now it's time to see how the Bizango Pro measures up. The Pro has a lot of work to do if it wants to match up with the Cube. But I've been looking forward to riding this bike here for a long time. I don't know how it will measure up in terms of speed when compared to the Cube Stereo with its superior components, but the berms and rollers are perfect for pumping on a hardtail. These should help the Voodoo create more speed around the corners, and also they make it a really fun ride too. The Voodoo made short work of the sandy berms and the jump and headed towards the lower part of the course. At this point on the trail, I've no idea what sort of time I'm on. I don't know if I'm ahead or behind the time I set on the Cube. Not that this matters, because it's all still to play for, and maintaining speed in the twisty lower section will be critical for a win on either bike.
Here we go.
This is where the trail gets really fun.
Yeah, it feels fast.
Coming into these berms, I felt like I was flying.
Last few corners.
It feels like I'm riding a runaway mine train rather than a mountain bike. And across the line, a clean run.
So let's check out the time.
So with a time of 1 minute and 4 seconds to beat from the Cube Stereo, the Bizango Pro completed the trail in an impressive 54 seconds, a full 10 seconds quicker than the Enduro bike. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought the results were going to be much closer. Because I could really pump the hardtail and push the back end in on the berms, I felt like it was a much faster ride. I know this isn't the most scientific test of all, but it's just a bit of fun really. And I know what you might say, this trail is perfect for the Bizango Pro and that's why it was faster. The Enduro bike is designed for much tougher trails than this, and that's where it really excels. And yeah, you'd be right, but this video isn't really about which bike is better, just which bike is better suited to this terrain. And perhaps it's proven that the most expensive and fancy bike is not always the best tool for the job. So hopefully I can put these two bikes head to head on some other challenges in the future. Why not let me know what kind of thing you want to see? But for now, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.